What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And there has been a lot of craziness recently, especially with everybody just like this buying frenzy. Guns, ammo, everything seems to be sold out. I was in the store and I was actually picking up this guy right here, my sexy stick of peanut butter M17, which I now have a holster for, thanks for Bmore Tactical. And I literally heard somebody in the store say, I don't care what it is, I have nothing, I will buy whatever is left. Now, I wouldn't say that was the first thing that you should probably do, but that just kind of goes to show you the state of events we're living in right now. And that being said, lead times and everything is just being bought up like it's the most delicious hot cake in the world, which is awesome on one hand, because we should like it, we should love it, and we should definitely want some more of it when people are buying and exercising their Second Amendment rights. Now let's talk about a couple of these holsters from Bmore Tactical. Now the owner over there did reach out to me. It's a veteran-owned company. They make everything in the USA. They use, I think everything they use on the holster is made in the USA as well, which is absolutely awesome. One, I love to support veteran-owned companies, especially when they're starting up. And I love to support companies that are trying to do everything as much as they can, at least in the US, as we all should. So when the owner of Bmore reached out to me and asked if I wanted to check a couple of his holsters out, of course I did, especially knowing that it was veteran-owned. And I had to have one sent for that sexy stick of peanut butter, that M17. And of course, as you guys know, what I carry a lot of times with me is my 45 MOS, which I love. And I didn't, well, he didn't offer this sidecar kind of magazine style design yet, but I wanted something like this because I actually didn't have one where it's just the actual hammer. So I can kind of wear it in more than one position, say just straight appendix or on the side, or maybe even a little bit towards the back if that's what you're into. We're gonna go ahead and check these things out, get into them real deep and see what they're all about. Check out that craftsmanship, the quality, the parts on them. Some of the things I like, some of the things maybe that I would change if it were me. And then of course, we'll talk about the price and the options and all that stuff. We're gonna check these things out right now. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Bmore Tactical holsters. We're gonna take this sweet, sweet, sexy slab of peanut butter one here first on that M17. Don't have the review done on this, but it is coming soon. Let's tackle the overall quality of both of these holsters and the mag carrier all at once here. Good stuff, good, clean lines. Minimally designed, nice open mouth bottom. I like the open mouth bottoms because it gives you the opportunity to run a comp, a thread barrel, whatever you want, and just have one holster. Good stuff there. Let's talk about all of the equipment and hardware, all made in the USA. Awesome. I really appreciate that. If stuff's made in the USA, I will try to buy that as much as I can, as long as it's financially feasible. So on the holster like this, you have just the gun. This is not the light bearing model. So on this one, it'll have a nice clickable retention that you can hear right there on that trigger guard. Also the clip here, not generally a fan of the bigger clips like this. I like the smaller ones like on this holster, but the good on this one is it's very cantable. That's what I'm looking for if it's got a clip like this, because as you sit down, it's very easy to now kind of position this holster to a little bit more comfortable position for you. You do have that claw. It does come with the smaller and the longer version. I like the longer version, helps keep the pistol grip a little bit more concealed. It kind of presses it into your body. The finish work on it, it's solid. I did find, one, a little area like that where I guess it could have been a little bit cleaner, but it's good, it's clean, it's been polished off, rounded off nicely, no sharp edges. Has that channel for suppressor height sights right there, and it always leaves it optic ready, as you could see right there. So talking about that optic ready stuff and a light bearing holster now, you're going to have a different form of retention. It's going to retain more around the light because the light is going to be wider than the trigger guard, like on this 45 MOS. Either way, clicks in and it is not gonna come out. I much prefer the single clips like this because it's a lot more adjustable and it seems to fit belts a little bit better in my experience. You're gonna have that same retention claw, you're gonna have that same channel for the suppressor height sights. And one thing I wanted to point out too is that kind of nice open mouth design right there for holstering and unholstering. You can see it's very good to get it in, and it's not providing any more bulk to the overall holster. You also have a nice standoff here for your optic. That's going to protect the buttons from getting jammed every time you reholster right here. Some holster companies cut this a little shorter and make it tighter, and I've found that that kind of wears, like you can see right there. Let me get the camera to focus in for you. It wears a little bit faster right here on the optic activation buttons. It's good stuff. Now the mag carrier he sent here, and these were all sent in for free like I said, It is adjustable side to side. You can change this and use it inside the waistband, outside the waistband, and it is ambidextrous. So you just pick your side, whether you're a lefty, righty, and go with it. It's good stuff, veteran-owned company, made in the USA product. I do like it, and if you're staring at this sexy Tactical Considerations patch right here, the swag is up on my website for sale. I will leave a link below. Now let's go ahead and talk about my final thoughts on this, the price, and the options they have available. So as you all saw, that is a nice set of holsters, from the mag carrier to the M17 holster to the 45 MOS holster. It's a good, solid design. It's been thought out very well. And as a lot of you now know, I'm more of a fan of those single clips. I like those, either if it's one or two of them, because it seems to be a little bit more forgiving when I'm wearing it. Maybe that's just me, but the fact that that larger clip on the M17 is cantable from side to side makes that a much more comfortable holster, like I said, because you can cant that as you kind of sit down or move and really just get it in that pocket if you're carrying an appendix rig. Now that's good, and the fact that they've opened it up, make it a wide mount design, kind of leave room for that optic as well. I dig it. Some companies do that and some do not. So let's talk options and price. I want to say the light bearing version like this is coming in right at about 79 bucks, which for that level of quality craftsmanship, that's right about what I expect. There are some that are far more expensive, and there are some made by your friend Bubba down by the river that are far cheaper than that. I would caution you not to buy probably the cheapest holster out there. You're usually going to get what you pay for. Now, as far as the options goes, as you can see, I've got an M17 in there, which is my new favorite stick of peanut butter right here. And I gotta say, I'm really excited for the review on this because I kind of like it more than I necessarily thought I would up front. So there are some good options out there. The SIGs, the Smiths, the Glock, some of those more widely carried things out there. And he is working on more designs and more molds. As we all know, or maybe if you don't, now you will, not every holster company starts out with 100 different molds. Those things can get very expensive. And there is a level and a learning curve that goes along with making different holsters for different light combos, different weapon systems. And there's a lot more than just buy a mold, fold some Kydex, and being good to go. Either way, for all of you out there that are new to the Second Amendment world, welcome, thank you. I appreciate you for finally getting on board with us. This is just another option for you all to check out. If you're in the market, or if you've just bought something new, give Bmore a look. You guys can check out all of my holster videos. That playlist will be down below for you. If you're interested in any of that swag, I got those nice patches like I showed up close, and those are on the website live. That link will be down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and definitely share this video so your friends that are new in the world of 2A can have as much information as they need to make the appropriate purchase when it comes to a holster for whatever they just picked up at the store. So you guys get out there and have some fun. Check out some of those other holster videos, and as always, you guys stay safe, stay ready, and most importantly, you guys stay dangerous.